Mathematics in our daily life. We may often ask ourselves, how does math apply to my daily life? On a daily basis, we conduct some sort of mathematics. That be it to determine how much money we need for our morning coffee or understanding the amount of interest our money earns when being saved in a bank. Understanding mathematics allows us to have a better control of our daily finances, basic measure of living, and allows hobbies to be fulfilled. As we discussed in our class, understanding mathematics give us better financial control, like understanding interest owned on credit cards, interest owned by the bank, the home you could afford, and understand taxes due on our yearly salary. The response may be given of, well, today we have technology. If a calculation is needed, it can be Googled. Technology fails, and without proper understanding of mathematical equation behind a problem, mistakes can easily be made and improper use of technology can be done. A great example of this is during tax season when taxes are filed. The question occurs, do we want to minimize your deduction, or is a standard deduction more suitable for you? A new financial opportunity. You have a new concept for a restaurant and you would like to open in your neighborhood, but do not know if your new restaurant will be successful. Mathematics can help you determine what kind of restaurant to open to ensure your new financial investment will be successful. By creating a short questionnaire and distributing amongst the community, your result can then be used to determine your potential customer base. For example, let's say you receive back 100 of your questionnaires. You can convert the answer into percentage by multiplying this by the local population to give you an idea of what your potential customer base prefers to consume. Your restaurant has been open for a year now. You ask yourself, well, how successful, popular am I in comparison to other restaurants within my community? Using technology, you can review the top restaurant within your community and use this review to rate the restaurants by popularity to determine by the positive review received back within the community. If 87 people from the 100 say that they will eat at your restaurant once a week, you can say that 37% of the local population will be customers. If the population of the area is 18,000 people, then based on this model, you can say that you will have about 6,660 per week or 951 customers per day. 18,000 by 0.37 equals to 6,660. Divided by 7 is equal to 951 per day of the 18,000 population rate. You can state you have a popular restaurant. Let's go car shopping. You own a new car dealership and need to determine what cars to feature in your new commercial to attract new potential buyers. A best way to attract new customer is using cars that are color-based preferred within a community your car dealership is in. You stand on an overpass of a very busy road, take a seat, and begin to jot down the color of cars that pass through the busy road. After an hour, and with your result in your hand, you total up the amount of cars passed for each color. Your resulting number is then divided by the total amount of cars that passed by, then multiply the number by 100. This then gives you the percentage of colors of cars passed through your busy road and allows you to choose the most popular car. You want to find out what the 3 most popular car colors are in descending order to make an advertisement as realistic as possible. Using your data collected, you make a table of the most popular cars and arrange them by order of popularity. The next slide shows the table of your results. As you see in this slide, it shows you that the most popular color car is the silver, which is a total of 26.8% that people use in that community. You have accepted a new job that pays $60,000 a year, but your new job will require you to move to an apartment much closer to your job. Having this new job and salary, you must now calculate where you can afford to live. And is that new apartment you have had your eye on affordable? Now that you became an adult and have adult expenses, you determine the wise thing to do is to use one of your biweekly checks to pay all your monthly living expenses. Save 10% of the next paycheck and the remainder becomes money to spend on activities as you wish. Applying mathematics, you can calculate your new home salary each paycheck by calculating how much money will go to taxes. You first obtain a copy of the 2017 marginal tax rate and calculate how much money you will own at the end of the year based on 12 months of employment. After obtaining this number, you will also deduct any 401k contribution, health insurance, and Social Security payment from your annual salary, that is take-home pay a year, also known as your net yearly pay. To determine if you can afford to pay all your monthly expenses, using only one check, you can take your net yearly pay and divide it by 26. This will give you your monthly take-home pay. After obtaining this information, you can determine what apartment you can live in, how to manage your expenses so that you only use one of your monthly checks for living expense, and how much money will you have a month for fun. The following slide gives you the single taxable income brackets and rates for 2017, as well as an understanding deductions and personal exceptions for 2017. As you see, in this chart shows you the single taxable income brackets and rates for the year 2017. In this chart, it shows you 2017 standard deduction and personal exemption. Shows you a breakdown. Mathematical financing. Let's assume that they are not paying into medical or 401k for this exercise. Deduct a single standard deduction of $6,350 from the total salary. Deduct a personal exemption of $4,050 also. This gives you a balance of $49,600 that you will need to pay taxes on. Your car is falling apart and you want to get a new one, but don't have the money to buy one completely in cash. You decide to look for a used car at your local dealer. You have found a car that you like at your local used car dealership. See the sticker price and compare it to the Blue Book value of the car. You take the find that the Blue Book value of the car is more than the sticker price on the car. You determine the dealer is offering the car for $500 less than the Blue Book value. Buying the car cash will save you $500. Unfortunately, this is not an option for you, so you look into finance deal the dealership offers for the car and see they offer 10% interest finance over 3 years. You ask yourself again, is the sticker price of the car worth if it's financed? You use the following formula to find the true cost of the car if it is financed. The monthly amount you will pay for the car with interest, calculate the result, would then multiply by the terms of the loan, which is 36 months, to give you the total cost of the car if financed. The total amount can then be deducted from the Blue Book value to help you determine if the sticker price is really worth of the car. The answer is $580.81 per month. Multiply this number by 36 monthly repayments and the total cost will be $20,909.60, which means you are paying $2,909.60 in interest. You are starting a new business by opening up a pizza parlor. You plan on selling pizza, giving the consumers a choice of 3 toppings. To attract more customers, you want to advertise the great selection of toppings that you have, but you do, however, want to keep in mind that you do not want to be wasteful with food and avoid overbuying that can result in spoilage. To be sure you are being mindful, you offer a variety of 10 different toppings. Keeping in mind, in order to attract more customers, you need to advertise how you offer a variety of toppings by telling people the number of toppings combination available. Mathematics can help you determine the total amount of combination you can advertise to your consumers that you offer by using the following formula. We do the math in the following slide. First, decide the value of NNR. R is the number of possible toppings on a pizza at one time, which is 3. N is the total number of pizza toppings that are available to choose from, which is 10. This becomes 10 over 10 minus 3, 3, then 10 over 7, 3. Finally, simplify as 120. This shows you that you can make 120 different combination of topping with 10 toppings available. You have a friend that has played his lucky number for the past 20 years. Every time he loses, he can't understand why he has not won after 20 years of playing. Being a good friend, you attempt to make him understand why he has not won using mathematics. The lottery is a 6-number lottery with numbers being 1 through 40, with a bonus Powerball that is also 1 through 40. All numbers must match the winning ticket to hit the jackpot. The odds of matching the number is calculated using a formula. But because we have a Powerball, the answer you receive above must then be multiplied by 40 for the number of possibilities the Powerball can be. The following slide gives you a friend's probability of winning the lotto. To solve the problem, we use the same formula as our pizza example. And here's the example. First, decide value of N and R. R is the number of lottery numbers that will be pulled out at one at a time, which is 6. N is a total number. This is then simplified to 3,838,380 combination that can come from 6 numbers being picked that are from 1 through 40. When you add a bonus ball into this, you will then multiply the original number by 40, which gives you 153,535,200 combination.